The illness left her with a permanent disability in one leg. What seems like an end became the beginning of a remarkable journey. Princess Arishe pursued her education with determination, attending primary and secondary schools in Ore, Odigbo local government area, and later enrolling at the Ekiti State College of Education between 2003 and 2007. In July 2025, tragedy struck again with the loss of her beloved father. Life became increasingly difficult for her and her sister, Yanoluwa Arishe, as discrimination and hardship followed, especially due to her disability. In 2001, they were forced to leave their home and relocate to Akure. Yet, she refused to give up. To support her education, Princess Arishe joined special sports, particularly powerlifting, traveling to Lagos and later Ibadan. She worked tirelessly, even as a bus conductor, to survive and found her schooling. Her resilience carried her forward. By 2012, she returned to Akure, where her passion for special sports and public service grew stronger. This passion led her into politics and advocacy, where she began to speak boldly for persons with disabilities, women, and inclusion in governance. Her journey in public service has been impactful. She was nominated as a state working committee member of the APC in Ondo State, participated in advocacy seminars for women with disabilities in politics, and encouraged many others to find their voices. Though she faced setbacks, including losing a primary election in 2025 in Odigbo local government area, Ore, she remained steadfast. Her commitment and service were later recognized in 2018 when she was appointed Special Assistant to the Governor on Special Persons. Today, Princess Arishe Folashade Comfort stands as a symbol of strength, purpose, and hope, making meaningful contribution and paving the way for others to follow. Stay with us on Testimony Time, where lives inspire, resilience is celebrated, and purpose is renewed. Don't go away. Your testimony could be the next.
I'm from Odigbo local government. I was born and brought up in Ore. I went to my secondary school, Sawagba Secondary School, my primary school, Ogolua Nursery and Primary School in Ore. Then later I proceeded to Ekiti State College of Education, Ikere Ekiti, where I obtained my NCE in year 2007 in Ekiti State. I came from a polygamous home. I'm the firstborn of my parents. That is late Arishe Arishe late Arishe Eniola. My father is a policeman, is a police officer. He worked in Ore. He died year 2005. But I lost my mom when I was very, very young, when I was 12 years old. It's not easy to be somebody like me, especially I want to tell you, being a physically challenged. I was 2 years old when I became persons with disability. The story I had is that I was affected by polio when I was age 2. I was born 1983, but when it is 85, I became persons with disability. I want to appreciate, especially I appreciate my dad for giving me this great privilege, for making me somebody today. I know he spent a lot of money before I can be, I can stand up in the society or in the midst of my youngest ones. It is not easy. My secondary school, fine, I want to appreciate my dad again. He's a man that encouraged me, even despite the fact being a person with disability in the family. He encouraged me, and to the family too, I want to appreciate the family of Arishe in Ode really. I said I'm from Odigbo. I was born and brought up in Odigbo, but my dad came from Irele local government. But most of the family in my family, my siblings, my elders, my cousins, they encourage me and they love me, even despite the fact of my persons with disability. Yes, I have encountered a lot of challenges, especially when I was young. In year 2015, I contested for House of Assembly in my local government. Before contesting for that House of Assembly, I joined politics in 2011. It was not easy, but when I contested that post, House of Assembly in the local government, a lot of discrimination came. You can't do it because of your disability. But you know, I have to encourage myself not to relent. When I was in school, I could remember when I was in primary school and secondary school, whenever we want to do inter-house sports, you know, children love inter-house sports. And me too, I love inter-house sports. But I believe I have ability to do whatever I want to do during the inter-house sports. But some of my teachers, they will just tell me, oh, Folashade, you can't be part of that march part. Just you can sit down and be clapping. And I feel to join them. Even during running, running, or most of the activity in the school, dancing, I feel like to be part of them. But I was not encouraged by some of the teachers, you know, through the pity, that they pity me, that I can't be part of them. You have to sit down and be clapping. So I was not encouraged. It's part of my discrimination because I believe I can do it. And when I gained admissions into College of Education, a lot of discrimination, especially when I was in the hostel. I met a young lady. She said, oh, she mentioned a language. I can't stay with, sorry, I have to say it in Yoruba. I can't stay with Aro in the room. I was, you know, it's very painful. It's even make me cry. It's what I don't want to remember. You don't want to stay with Aro. Am I Aro? So that I want to appreciate. I have a sister then. She's my horeb. Now today she's a politician. She's my horeb. Now she's a commissioner for women affairs. She came in to my room. What happened to you? I was crying immediately. She said no. She encouraged me. Instead of sending me out of the room, they sent the lady out of the room, that the room is for me, that I have to be encouraged. So, and that even gave me a great elbow, that, oh, so I am somebody. And when in my year 2 in school, I contested for my local government, vice president. I won the election. My mates encouraged me because they believe without Shade in the department that we can't do anything. And sorry to say that I am not a stubborn person, but I like to show my ability, that whatever able people can do, me too, I want to be part of them. And that is where I started my politics.